like chicken. Fuck it. It's not like the
But
bad thing.
they burned down the church. They burned down the hair salon. You gotta get them weaves.
Well, for one, goddamn me, the church. It's like, what color is Jesus?
White.
No, he is not.
I'm teasing.
Well,
I don't know.
oh,
I didn't. I don't know. I didn't know. I
Nobody
didn't
really
know.
knows, but he's Middle Eastern
Exactly.
and he's of darker color.
Supposedly.
He's probably
Right.
next to black, and the next shade
All I'm
lower.
saying is this: if you take, we should have burnt that fucking church down. We should have
Well,
burned
the
them.
churches did get burned down.
Let me tell you, I agree with burning the fucking church down.
Why?
Fuck it. Because,
Why burn anything down? What did that really solve?
well, you know what?
I'm all
talking-
about solutions.
Well, you know
but
what?
did
Let me
that
tell you
solve?
something. Talking and picketing and all that other shit didn't work either.
Right, and still
So,
doesn't.
It's-
Unfortunately.
well, fuck it, let's burn it down.
Let's burn
My
it
thing
down.
is this: if nothing
So
is
we
fucking
we
working,
talking about Michael Brown now?
I don't know where the fuck we going. But
Right.
my point is this: if nothing is fucking working, let's try something different.
Right. But
And y'all fuckers been doing it for years.
we never burn anything down.
God forbid if fucking your sports team fucking win something.
What?
Oh my God, we were celebrating. Let's fucking torch it. I was
That wasn't
celebrating.
my team, and they're all Philadelphia. You talking Philadelphia?
I'm just saying. White folk is the one that taught us how to burn shit down. You ever heard of Black Wall Street?
Nope, never heard of it.
Black Wall Street, look it up. It was motherfucking a super wealthy black community. White folk came and I said, no, y'all black folk doing too well. They killed a bunch of motherfuckers, destroyed it. I mean, think about it. How do you think y'all got rid of all the fucking Indians?
I don't know.
What y'all think y'all say, please, we would like you all to just leave and go away?
Probably.
I'm sure.
Or nice.
I'm sure. I'm sure it had nothing to do with like giving them smallpox and burning their asses out and everything,
No.
refusing to let them hunt.
Wrong. No.
Yeah.
History books are all wrong. Most of them offend everyone anyway in school, so that's why you can't even have them anymore.
Well, it doesn't make a difference what you talk about, and when it comes to history, it's all fucking lies.
This is true.
If you search, and what I mean is, I'm not trying to condemn history. What I'm saying is just not an honest representation of what really happened in anything. I do heating and cooling.
Right.
So I'll read about heating and
Yeah.
cooling, and then I'll find out that fucking, you've been telling me that this guy created the architecture system, but he didn't. It was created like 100 years before him.
But what's that matter? You're making money off it now.
What matters to me is you're telling me, you're teaching me the wrong thing. What matters is you're giving me a lie. And you're giving everyone else that reads this book a lie. That's what matters to me.
Well, as long as there's more green in your pocket, what's the matter if it's a lie or a truth?
I prefer the truth in this situation.
I'd rather make more money and have the lies, but you
Yeah,
know.
but see, the thing about it is, the truth is, the guy, I would have a better understanding of my product if it actually had the true way it came about. Because you got to realize, if it started 100 years before, it had more, how can I put it?
So you want to get the right education about
Right,
it first.
right,
Sounds
right.
just like my ancestors.
What the fuck are you talking about? What y'all
That
stole every goddamn thing. Come on, what the fuck? What
Well,
talking
you
about?
know, you're speaking like a true educated person, and that reminds me of a lot of my ancestors. That's all it was just a figure of speech. You know, it was not racist, it was just almost, that's all.
Well, you know what, I'm gonna be honest. You fuckers have had better schools longer.
We've had better schools, we let everyone come in, even the busing students. When you say
What did y'all do? Did y'all open up and smile and say, come on in?
Yeah, we smiled.
Did you say, come on in?
No, we cried.
Cried?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the school I
You know
went
what?
to, you know,
We
they
love
got
the-
free lunches.
Why do you want to bus in the
I think there should be an
inner
aptitude
city
test.
kids into a predominantly white school?
Wait
would
a
you
minute,
do that?
I got a question. Why is the school predominantly white?
Because of the area that it's in.
Right.
Why is that area predominantly white?
Because most
White
people,
flight?
white flight, and more people that are white work than people that are of color. In
Well, the
percentages.
unemployment rate for blacks is higher.
Right.
The unemployment rate for blacks is
Unfortunately,
higher.
right.
But also the way that, did you know if you have a black name on your application, you're less likely to get called back?
That's something
That's-
something we're also gonna test.
We're gonna test that. We're
Because
gonna-
he and I are
Yes.
gonna start applying to Walmart. We're gonna see who gets
Wall
called first.
fucking Mart?
No, no, no.
Anywhere.
No,
Walmart,
I wanna be
Target,
the one
Burger
that
Wall
King.
is-
fucking Mart?
Because I've been the one out there on the job market, okay?
Listen to the white girl.
I've been the one in the job market for the past year looking for jobs. And nobody calls me back. And I start to wonder
I thought you
why.
all had jobs.
Oh, I do have a job. I'm never
Now.
without a job.
All right.
But
Goddamn.
a few
Fucking
months.
Trump.
Yeah. Thank you, Trump.
So what I wanted to do was a social experiment, fill out applications for, say, Walmart or corporate or wherever, but change the names and use, when they ask you for your race or whatever,
Background. Yeah.
your ethnic background, put black on one, white on the other, and see who gets the call first. Having the same background, the
Yeah,
same
same
set
exact-
They already
skills.
done that though.
I haven't done that.
No, you haven't, but it's been done.
We'll
But-
do it again.
But
So-
the thing about it, we don't have enough. All right.
So,
You
I
and me
mean,
will
that's
do it.
like the post
We'll do
office.
it.
Took me 8
This is the
months
girl
to
at
get
the
in to
post
the
office.
post office. When I get into the post office, there's 130 people in my group of training groups.
All right.
I am the only white person in the room, and I shit you not.
Only white girl.
Then they stand up and say, "We strive on diversity." Right then and there, I wanted to get up and walk out and say, "Fuck all of you," because that is the biggest fucking lie possible.
All right.
Because the majority of workers in the postal service and or government are black people. And
Can't deny it.
I don't know. I'm just listening.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Fucking shut up.
so everybody told me that I couldn't do it, that I'd never get into the post office because I was not the right color, and I wanted to prove people wrong. So I went out there and I took my civil service exams and I scored a 92. I got a 92 based on my test score, not based on my color, not based on who I am or what I am, but because of how I tested. And with that, which would allow me to get into the civil service and or government or post office. So I applied myself. The only reason why I think I even got the job to begin with, being in a group of 130 black people, was the fact that the only white interviewee there interviewed me. And had I probably gone to the other black people, more than likely, and it's not a,
Felicia would have been like, "Fuck this white hoe."
probably. So I sat down in front of her without even interviewing me. She didn't even look at my qualifications. She was like, "I'm gonna hire you because you're the only white one in here. And we need more white people." And
So she said she needed more white people.
yeah.
All right.
So she hires me. So I have about 20 different people, or 20 different post
I
offices.
don't know.
to
I don't
choose
know.
from.
I don't know if we should have this in here.
What's
I
that?
don't think we should have this in here. I think we should cut this part out
Why?
because I don't want her to get in any trouble.
Me?
She doesn't work at the post
All
office.
right. All right. We good.
Not anymore.
We're going to get to
She's
the point
getting there.
as to
All right.
why
She's
I
getting
don't
All
work
right.
there.
We're good.
Oh no,
We're good.
she wouldn't condemn herself.
Oh
no.
no, I would not condemn
No, she's smart
myself.
girl.
All right.
So anyway, they gave me a list of 20 different post offices to apply to.
All
I
right.
thought, I'm thinking they're all the same. So I had my choice between Kirkwood or St. John or downtown St. Louis or wherever. So I went, you know what? I'm gonna be smart. I want something closer to home where it's a 5-minute commute. So I picked St. John Post Office.
Doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't
That-
make-
that- that- I'm just joking.
So I go work there, and they're out of 100 employees that they only have 2 white people, 1 white female and 1 white male. They have both been there 30 years.
And that's St. John.
St. John.
All right.
So as soon as I start working there, they pull me to the side and say, "Don't let them get to you. They will force you out. They will throw your mail wrong. They will put it in your bag wrong. They will put it in your truck wrong.
Black
They will
folk.
do, yes. They will do whatever it takes to force you out."
You know what? That's a wonderful thing.
So I said,
Boy,
"Let them try."
Thanks, Obama.
You know what my thing is? I hear what you're saying, and that's fucked up.
But that's
It
not
is
nice.
fucked up. But you know what? On the same aspect, God damn it, it's kind of like a payback. I mean, come on, it's kind of like a fucking
We've
payback.
already
it's
been
kind of
paid
like
back.
It's kind of like redlining, except
Black
opposite.
people have already paid us back plenty.
How?
Like,
Plenty.
How?
years and years.
47.5 million of y'all on food stamps and welfare. That's taxes.
And we're paying.
How many
And
of
we're
you
paying
all?
for it.
And my own, and no,
No,
first
doesn't
of all,
matter.
Wait a minute.
Doesn't matter.
First of all, nobody in my family is
We
on
work.
welfare. Nobody.
Well, that's
That's
good.
good.
And we
That's
don't have
good.
not one alcoholic, not one dope fiend in my family. Not one deadbeat dead
So
in
you're
my
the
family.
exception and not the rule.
You're the
no,
exception.
No, what I'm saying is that I am an average black man. I am the average black man. And so
More than likely, yes. You may be.
so that means that when you look at people who receive welfare and receive welfare, look at where they live. look at what the average income is per household.
Right,
I mean, so we're talking about poor people that are congregated in one area.
right.
There's
But-
there's black people out there that have really good jobs,
Oh,
drive
really?
really
Oh,
nice cars, and they're still on welfare.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
I was a welfare recipient. I was the one sitting up in the public aid office watching all of these decked out black females coming in, and you go outside with their 6 kids and they're rolling off in an Escalade collecting the food stamps.
What the thing about it
You
is,
know,
though,
and that's not an exception.
And that's not
It's
fair.
not a rule. It is
I
an
never got
exception.
food stamps.
well, I bet
I
you.
You're a
applied. I
white
tried.
single dude. You were not qualified
Basically, I'm fucked.
because they tell you because you're a white single male.
Yeah.
You are you
But on
have
the same aspect, fucking the idea of welfare sucks. I hear the whole,
it does.
you know, with
I
black
think
people-
they should get rid of it. I really.
Well,
do.
well, it doesn't really. The reason
I
why
think they should go back to doing what they're thinking about doing, which is going back to the government food system. At least now you can't abuse the
Well,
system,
well, I feel
and
like
you're
that.
actually getting food and feeding your family versus give me the money and I'm gonna take it out
Well,
on the street
also, but
corner
wait a
and
minute now.
sell
I
it.
also feel that we should have some type of equality when it comes to jobs. I hear in your case.
Absolutely,
in
and
your-
it goes both ways.
Yeah, in your case, you were discriminated against. Fuck you.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, fuck it. It's kind of like fucking OJ, right? He killed her ass. He was wrong.
But at the time, we were like, set him free, set him free. He didn't do it. He didn't do it because at the time I was like,